jobs. So, Curtis, George Santos, the embattled New York congressman, faces a potential expulsion vote tomorrow, but I think you'll like what he had to say this morning.
The reality of it is it's all theater. It's theater for the cameras. It's theater for the microphones. It's theater for the American people.
Take it away, Curtis.
Wait a second. James Flippin, he pretty much used my term on the kind of radio that I do, especially on the weekends when I host the better side of the other side of midnight, as the total contrast to the, what do you call it, the Sominex 4 hours of Frank, the Mamaluke Morano, Monday through Fridays from 1 to 5 on the other side of midnight. I keep people up to the break of dawn, and I say it's because I do theater of the mind. So, is George Santos pimping off of my line now? He's basically made up everything else in his life.
Yeah, maybe he took a little inspiration from the founder of the Guardian Angels. You know.
Oh.
But I will say that you're not the first person to say theater of the mind about radio. You can't really lay claim to that line.
Yeah, well, who can?
I'm not sure.
Why don't you Google it, huh? And by the way, where is your colleague today, speaking of the Guardian Angels, Noam Laden? Is he getting another lobotomy at Greystone?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh, not at liberty to say. Did you see what's up on the WABC Instagram? Did you see that wrong way, Lou Rufino? Did you see that, Justin Ellick? Oh, they're taking the coat of Omerta. Yesterday, at some nefarious time, apparently, he snuck back from Greystone, where they were in the midst of doing brain surgery on Noam Laden. He put a red beret on his head.
He did.
He's no guardian angel. He's not even a guardian cherub.
Yeah, but you know what? Again, I hate to cut you down here, but you can't lay claim originally to the red beret because the IDF paratroopers famously wore that red beret even before Curtis Lewa ever put it on.
Yeah, the most elite fighting force of the Israeli army. You're right. When I visited Israel 3 times, I'm at it 3 times, and I went up and down from the Golan Heights to Eilat by the Red Sea. They let me ride the buses for free because they thought I was an Israeli paratrooper with the red beret.
See?
I didn't pay any shekels.
And I will say the comments below that video from Noam Laden said he actually looks a lot tougher with the beret on. So you should be happy that, apparently you're giving off that toughness vibe.
No, we're going to call him the guardian cherub.
Okay.
He's like a cherub. When is he coming back, huh? So that I can pimp slap him around.
He's taking some well-deserved time, given that Sid is off and, Noam's part of the morning show crew.
Let's face it, he's been committed to Greystone, right? The psychiatric facility there for lobotomy.
I'm not at liberty to say.
Yeah, I figured that. But I did give you homework yesterday on the Rip and Read. You were supposed to find out the whereabouts of UFT, Union of Failed Teachers Chairman Michael Mulgrew, who seems not to have been at the scene of the crime, an attack on one of his UFT Jewish teachers at Hillcrest High School. This is like now going on for 2 weeks.
Well, I reached out to the UFT, and I asked if President Mulgrew had visited Hillcrest. The answer is yes.
Really?
Yep, he went there.
Did he do a press conference?
I don't believe he did a press conference. If he did, it was a very sparsely attended press
What
conference.
did he do? Sneak in under the cover of darkness and actually touch his foot to the ground of Hillcrest High School or Parsons Boulevard in Jamaica?
I don't know what he did there. I just got the one-word answer, yes, that he was there.
Oh, well, I'm going to go into that up next. Did you ask the UFT why they didn't have a representative of their union with the Jewish teachers who were outside of the Tweed Courthouse in front of City Hall downtown, which is the headquarters of the Department of Education, dumbest organization ever, that spends 1/3 of our budget, $36 billion. And Jewish teachers, UFT members, were complaining that they're not safe in the school system ever since October 7th. I didn't see anybody there representing Michael Mulgrew or the UFT.
Well, in regards to that protest from the Jewish teachers at the Tweed Courthouse, I asked if there was any UFT representation at that event. I am still awaiting a response.
Oh, and you'll be waiting a month of Sundays. Let me tell you something, because I've got all the answers up next. You know me, when I ask you a question, do I already know the answer? 99.9% of the time?
Typically, yes.
because I'm trying to get you into a perjury trap, just like the FBI and Department of Justice does, just like they did to your favorite Martha Stewart, who lied to the FBI once. They came back, they said, Martha, we never do this. We give it never give anyone an opportunity to re-amend the story. She told a story about insider trading, again, a second time, lied to the FBI, and that's why she went to jail. So, no, Layden, wherever you are right now, recovering from your lobotomy at Greystone, I never forgive, I never forget. In fact, if you want to see Noam Layden styling and profiling my beret, it's my beret. Just go to the WABC Instagram page. You can see him. He's like, all of a sudden, he's a macho man, huh?
Looks like an Israeli paratrooper.
I'll fix him if it's the last thing I do.